Tally was invented in the year 1990. It was compatible with MSG laws. The first version of Tally was Tally 4.5. Then came 5.4 in 1996. Then in 2001 came 6.3. Then in 2005 came 7.2. And then it was in the year 2005 7.2 came, which had the features of VAT. What is VAT? Right. Then in 8.1 it started the features of payroll and point of sale. What do you mean by payroll?
Salary.
Payroll means
To pay the salary.
Actually, the function of the payroll department is to maintain the salary part of the employees. Then came in 2006 Tally 9. 9 was the lucky number of Tally, so Tally did not launch 10. It launched 9, 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5. After that came Tally ERP. So when you get recruited in some companies, you might see Tally ERP. But now the latest version is Tally Prime. We'll talk about that. Okay? So in 2006, Tally 9 came, and that TDS, PBT, payroll and ETDS value was there. What do you mean by TDS and TCS? Amir Khan? What do you mean by TDS?
collecting tax.
Collecting tax by whom?
Employer.
Abroad.
Employer salary.
Employee. Okay.
Employer salary.
So I am taking your interview. I am asking TDS. Collecting tax. Employee. Will I recruit you? Will I recruit you? So I want to understand what do you mean by TDS. Chapo.
Employer by paying the salary to employee. Employer will cut the tax. After we pay the salary to employee.
Correct. Income
Tax will be paid by employer.
to whether employee get the tax later, tax amount. Should I tell? Okay. So what does a direct tax mean?
Tax paid by the employee.
Huh?
Paying directly.
So whenever the income of an individual goes beyond certain threshold limit, the individual is supposed to pay certain tax directly to the government. That is called direct tax. The classic example is income tax. Okay. Now, do you think everybody is so sincere that they will pay the tax? No. Many people does not pay the tax.
Yes,
Even
sir.
if their income is more than the threshold limit, they will not pay the tax. So what government said is, okay, you are not paying tax, no issues. From where you are generating the revenue or the income, from there only I will collect the tax. Please try to understand and frame this in your own words. I will ask you tomorrow again. What is meant by TDS? I don't want employee deduct. So the income tax has imposed a tax where the government is collecting the tax from the person who is responsible to pay the amount to a person who is generating the revenue. Easy? Bouncer?
Easy.
Okay. So TDS is the tax which is being deducted by the person who is giving the amount of revenue to you. A classic example is said about employee. Another example is Board of Cricket Association will give the amount to Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli. So while giving the remuneration to him, they will deduct the TDS and will pay to the government. And as told by him, the person whose amount is deducted, it will be deposited with the government with his PAN number. Just like GSTIN,
Yes, sir.
same is the case of TDS. So the employee PAN number will be returned and the employer will deposit the tax with the government. Then the employee, while filing the income tax return, when he will file the income tax return once in a year, after the financial year ends, at that time, if there is any amount payable to the government, from that TDS amount, the amount will be deducted and the balance amount will be refunded to the employer. Everybody knows this concept?
Sir.
Sure, right. So this was included in 9. Then in 2009, they started ERP. Okay? That had the updates of GST. After that, they launched Tally Prime in the year 2020. November 2000. When GST came into picture?
2017.
So till 2020, GST was still there and Tally was still supporting, but it was supporting in ERP. Now they started supporting in Prime after 2020. Move this. Sure. So what are the basic difference between Prime and ERP? Have you seen Tally Prime or Tally ERP? I'll show you Prime. ERP I don't have. I'll see if I can show you. We'll start after we finish. Yeah, I know that of the main start here. चला सर. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
So we talked about e-invoice. Yes.
Sir.
So whenever an e-invoice is generated, there is a QR code which is generated and it is been printed on the invoice. Have you seen that? Do you know about it? There is something called QR code, ARN number, which is generated. Okay? So QR code is normal QR code that you know QR code, na?
Sir.
Quick response code. So if we scan that QR code on the invoice, we'll know about the invoice, from where it is going, who is generating and all that stuff. So this QR code facility was not there, or e-invoice facility was not there in Tally ERP. In Tally Prime, this QR code facility was also there. So normally, previously we used to go on e-Waybill website and e-invoice website to prepare e-invoice or e-Waybill. But Tally, what they did is they gave the facility to prepare e-invoice or an e-Waybill from Tally itself. We need not go to that particular sites to prepare it. This feature is there in Tally Prime. It was not there in Tally ERP. Okay? Then digital signature. Do you know what is digital signature? Great. Then online GSTI and HSN verification. What do you mean by HSN? So every item that we sell or that we deal in, either a good or a service, is been given a 8-digit number. Is been given a 8-digit number to recognize that item. And do you know why it is been given? Think about it. Why it is been given? So, for example, as I told you, there are different tax slabs in India for different types of items, right? The essential items, most essential items are free or exempted. Then essential items like rice, sugar and all, they are under 5%. Then we have like Ayurvedic items that are at 12%. Then we have soaps and all that are at 18%. Then we have tobacco and all that are at 28%, right? So there are different items in different percentages. How will government know which item you are selling? For example, if I am selling tiger, I'm not selling that to you. If I write on my invoice that I am selling tiger, what does tiger mean? What item you are selling? How much will be the tax percentage? Okay. Tiger is a biscuit as well. Tiger is a balm as well.
Yes, sir.
Tiger plywood also comes. Tiger brand rice is there. Huh? Tiger? That is got it? I'll send it to the government. You're selling Tiger. Tiger bomb is also there, right? So biscuits, Tiger toys is also there. So biscuit percentage is 5%. Balm percentage is 12%. Plywood percentage is 18%. Right? Tiger tobacco also comes. That percentage is 28%. If I just write Tiger on my invoice, okay, fine. So how much percentage of tax should I give to the government? Government will not know, right? I might sell Tiger plywood and I will only give 5%. That means we are cheating the government, right? So to mitigate the problem, what government said is, for every type of item they have given HSN code. So with the type of HSN code that you write on the invoice, government will know whether you are selling a biscuit or a balm or a toy or a plywood.
Tobacco.
Not tobacco. Ardhamainda? So that is the major and main function of HSN code.
Yes, sir.
And whatever HSN code item you are getting, same HSN code item you will sell. Okay? Now next, e-payment QR code link. So on the invoice you can prepare or print a QR code for the payment of services. Like I am giving you the invoice, on that only QR code will come. So you can just scan and pay the amount to me. Okay? Next, multi GST in single company, dashboard report, MSME. What do you mean by MSME? Medium, small, and
Medium, small.
Micro
Ah.
enterprises.
First is micro. Micro is small, kada? Small is chinnam. Micro, small, medium, large. Okay? MSME segment is also there. And if you import anything from, and you know from Tally nowadays you can send WhatsApp directly to the customer. That means not WhatsApp, hello, good morning. Invoices, quality lectures, directly from Tally you can share it with them. And then GSTR 2 and 2B reconciliation can be done directly. Now why Tally Prime? First, before it's off, no?
What's that?
So before